We're live, and I just dropped my phone.
Welcome to the live.
Wow, what an entrance.
Woo! Coming in with a bang.
For real. That was like...
That was fun. Can you do it again?
That scared me. My heart is like racing.
You completely have everybody awake now.
Even though nobody's on yet.
Live with Christine and Trish.
Live! Wow!
That's
All
what it's
right.
going to be when I get my cowbell.
All right, well, we are live here in Tumbler Addiction Beyond the Basics. Welcome. It is Christine and Trish, and we are doing a dispersion beach tumbler tonight.
That's right.
That's right. Woo!
Beach.
So we are using all kinds of different colors. Hello, Kimberly. How are you? So I have my tumbler prepped and painted, and I did something a little different with mine tonight, and I will explain what I did and why. I'm taking it off of here rather than pointing the camera down because, as you can see from the start, maybe I shouldn't touch my camera.
Don't touch the camera.
No, don't touch the camera right now. No.
No.
Okay, so I prepped and painted my tumbler white, but then I put some acrylic paint on the bottom here. And I used Territorial Beige from Apple Barrel, which I think is what you can buy at Walmart. I found that this color is like identical to the sand dispersion color. And the reason why I did that is because I'm one of those unlucky, hello Geraldine, I'm one of those unlucky people who just can't seem to get her dispersion and micas to cover the rim, the bottom edge, so it tends to pull a little bit. And what I did the last beach tumbler, which Trish, would you grab that beach tumbler for me?
Of course I will.
I'm sorry, I meant to bring it in here.
It's right here.
I ended up painting it after the fact. That's how I knew this matched so well. So here's the one I posted in the live. So I haven't epoxied it yet, so you can see that kind of matteness is actually that acrylic paint. So I went through and touched up the edge, and I actually put some real sand in this one. That's what those color textures are. But I went ahead and preemptively painted the rim on this one so that I didn't have to go back and do it here. So, hello, Miss Jen. So we have Kim and Geraldine and Jen, and I see a couple other numbers on here, but if I don't say hello to you all, know that I appreciate you being here. So, oh, before I forget, if you see that little red live up there, we are live, and we'll do our best to answer your questions. Trish is going to help me field those in the comments once I turn the camera down. And if that is not there, you are catching us on replay, and I feel like an airplane controller, like going like this with my tumblers. If that red live is not there, then you are catching us on replay. Tag us in the comments if you're asking a question if we don't get back to you right away. So, this is the tumbler that we're going to work on. This is the one that's already done. This was oh! I got a bad case of the dropsies tonight. Woo!
Wow!
It's not broken.
Like that.
You know what? Just lock me up.
Round two. Are you all awake? Jeez, oh man.
Who needs a cowbell? Christine just throws stuff everywhere.
I don't need a cowbell tonight.
Hey, Barb.
Good night. I'm afraid for my life in here.
Okay, so once again, the color that I used is Territorial Beige. So that's what I painted the bottom. So the colors of the CC DIY dispersion colors that I'm going to use are sand, white snow, and for the blues, I use sky blue, tsunami, aquamarine, midnight blue, and cobalt.
Her favorite.
That is my favorite. Now, I've got 5 different blues here, and that is not absolutely required. It just happens to be the exact 5 that I used on the cup that I just threw at you. So, right? Like, why can't I? God only knows what's going to happen when I actually put epoxy in my hands. Lord, help us all.
Oh
I mean, I've got, where did this glitter even come
You
from?
might have to shave my head because you'll be in here whipping around.
You're going to do anything you can to get me to shave your head, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm not cutting her hair. She doesn't understand that.
She's either going to do it or I'm going to do it myself.
I don't want to cut your hair. Okay, so anyway.
Maybe we'll do it on the live.
So I'm going to go ahead and get some epoxy ready. I'm going to mix a little more than 60 mils because I'm working on a 35 ounce tumbler and I want to make sure that I have enough. Now, on a regular 30, I probably would just mix 60, but Trish is going to be working on some glitter samples here on the side, so any extra that we mix up isn't going to go to waste. Hey, Hensel.
Hello, Hensel.
But we're going to go ahead and mix up some extra tonight just to be on the safe side. And I forgot to swap out my glove box, but that's okay.
Do you need some?
No, I got them right here. Got some right here.
I got the cool red one.
I know you have the cool red ones, but they rip every time I put them on my large hands because they're smalls. Yeah.
Shave it live. Kimberly said shave it live. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tumbler addiction beyond the basics.
And hair.
I mean, we do a little bit of everything, including shaving our heads. Oh, I did cut my daughter's hair, though. She went from, like, down here to, like, here, and it is so cute. I just love it.
Yeah. She cut her daughter's hair.
I did.
But won't cut mine.
Well, because a 9-year-old can rock, like, lopsidedness. I'm not so sure about you.
You can do it. You'll see.
Not sure.
You'll do it.
Oh, no.
By next Wednesday's live, Trish will have a new do. What do you all think?
You better hope Supercuts is open. Just saying. Okay, here's 30. All right, so I'm going to mix up the epoxy and I'm going to put some in little tiny cups.
See, Jen would shave my head. What's wrong with you? Thanks, Jen.
Oh, sorry, my pump's kind of hard tonight.
Jennifer also says, it's
Oh,
art.
that's
Just
it.
be creepy about it. Put it on a cup.
Ew, could you imagine? Did you just say put hair on the cup?
You know what we could do? We could make a moobs cup and send it to Emily to go with her.
Brilliant.
To
She
go with
needs a
her
moobs
hoodie.
cup
Yes.
with real hair.
Yes. You have to do it though. I can't.
I'm sure you guys have seen Emily's moob sweatshirt. Trish, you might be onto something.
Guess what Emily's getting? We're shaving my head and we're doing it.
Stop. Stop. This is awful.
No, this is a great idea.
This is awful. So I agree, Lisa. For me, longer is easier. When my hair is shorter, like, I get awful bedhead and I just, yeah. For me, when it's longer, I can just pull it up and be done. And as you guys have seen, I can pull it up in multiple different ways.
Where's Donda?
I don't know. Where's Donda?
I don't know. Should I tag her?
So we're going to mix up the we are
I'm
mixing
mixing.
up the mixing up. She said, or we can use Angelina fiber and not be gross about it. You know, I've never used Angelina fiber, and so I think I'm...
No, I think we should use... It's for Emily. Real hair is a must.
I don't know if they make slightly gray, over-processed Angelina fiber.
What? Say... Okay, y'all. Did you hear that?
I was
Did you hear
saying
that
gray,
slam?
over-processed. It was a combination. It wasn't just...
You know what?
What?
This quarantine has gotten to her, y'all.
I have been in rare form these past few days.
Loose cannon.
I know.
Like, I can't even begin to tell you the shenanigans I've dealt
No
with.
shenanigans. I've been on my best behavior.
No, lies. All lies. That is not the face of innocence.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Okay, back to our teaching moment here. So we are going to put epoxy into little medicine cups, and then we're going to mix some dispersion colors. Just like with most things that you add to your epoxy, you don't want to tip the ratio. You don't want to mix, you don't want to have more than 5% of your ratio to be your colorant. So we're not going to mix a ton of these colors in here. But I am going to put probably... up to 10 mils.
Oh, hey, Emily.
Hey, Emily, you're going to
late
need
to
to
the
catch
party.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Because we were just talking about you.
You're late to the party.
We
You're
have-
going to get a special gift.
Yes, we have a surprise that we're going to make for you. Jen. Jen said I have diabetes.
She does have diabetes. Total diabetes. Yes. Yes.
No
Jen,
diabetes.
me and you'll talk.
I'm
Hit
a
me
good
up.
girl. I'm a good girl.
Wow.
All right, so we're gonna get back to this this very educational. Aw, Jen, you totally ratted us out.
She totally did.
Oh, Trish came up with a great idea for you, Emily. You should make sure that you get her in the next trade, whatever that is. Oh wait, no, the next trade is gonna be glitter. Moobs don't have glitter.
I'm not even gonna say nothing.
We didn't say.
have-
Oh, hi, April. Hey,
Yeah, April from Somerset, Kentucky.
hey,
Where's that at?
hey, where's Somerset, Kentucky? Trish has some family down in Kentucky.
Yep.
Sorry, April, that this is your first time watching us and we're up to no good here. So, we will. It is not on me. It is all you. I'm the good one. All right, so we're going to get back to actually making the cup now. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down here on the cup and the little...
Emily says, "What did you all say about me?" Kimberly says something about you and man bits.
Not man bits, moobs.
Moobs.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go through the whole 60 in the little cups.
I figured. This is kind of bubbly.
It's okay.
Are you just using it as your base?
Yeah. All right, so
Okay.
I mixed up 60 and I divided it across the 7 cups. So that means I have a little less than 10 in each of the cups. It's not an exact science, guys. We're going to be using a lot of different blues on this, so we're not going to be using all of the epoxy. But I'm going to use the one that Trish is mixing up.
I might need a little something to do these if you're going to use all 30 on that.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to. Do you think I'm going to use all 30?
I don't know.
All right, well, here, then I'll get
Well,
you
no.
another. I'll get you another.
You don't have to. Just
will.
go ahead and do the cup, and then we'll see if there's any.
Well, there's not. You're gonna need it here.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and get you some before we
good.
get started.
Yes.
I gotta get my cup spinning.
Spinning.
That's one thing I forgot to do is turn my turner on. This is one without a switch.
Cindy Lynn, yes, you can go back and watch after we're done, and it'll be posted in the group.
Yep, we'll have this posted in the group. We'll put a link in the event, and we'll also add a link to the live events list, which I'm a little behind on updating, but I will get that done. So we're going to coat the tumbler with a coat of epoxy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to kind of talk over you, but
No, you're
she
fine.
said
You're
she had to go, and I wanted to get it to her before.
Yep, absolutely. You're here to answer the questions. This is a 35 ounce, so I'm putting a nice, average layer of epoxy on here. Because you want these colors to move. Doesn't have to be dripping thick, but you don't want it to be too thin either. As you can see, if you're just joining us, I did prep and paint the cup white, but I did use acrylic paint on the bottom in Territorial Beige from Apple Barrel, which I think is a Walmart brand. That is because the dispersion colors do tend to pull away from the rim. I know people have found ways around that. I'm not one of them. So just as a preemptive.
Cindy Lynn just asked what that light brown, what the brown at the bottom was, but you.
Yep. So I'm just putting a nice coat of epoxy on here, cleaning off my edge at the top, cleaning off the rim. Making sure my bottom's coated. There is a little bit left in there if you want it, but it's not that much. All right, so.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if I'll actually need to wear my gloves, but I'm going to leave them on. I have epoxy in all of these little medicine cups, and my dispersion colors, I'm using white snow, sand, midnight blue, cobalt, tsunami, aquamarine, and sky blue. I'll post a photo as well as a list of all of the supplies that I used tonight. Obviously the sand and the white are for the bottom, and then the white swirls. And then the blues we're going to use in the... Yeah, I had a sign up.
Yeah, your sign's on the door.
I'm just going to break these in half so I can stir with them.
Tell him on something real
Well, I'm actually talking on live, baby.
I was going to tell him no longer going to play the song that Mika sings to because it actually hurts his ears.
Do you think it hurts his ears?
Yeah, it does. Because right after I was done playing the song, and like the lesson was over, he looked really sad and like irritated.
Okay,
Not
so
really irritated, like, I don't know.
I did about 7 drops. We'll see how that looks. When you mix it in, oh shoot, my low bat, that must not be all the way plugged in here.
That happened to you last time too.
Yeah, it did.
Emily, who call who an idiot?
Sorry, I had to do a phone adjustment there. Hopefully I'm not on low battery mode. I want to check my dispersion. I want it to be thick enough. Yeah, that's good. I put about 7 drops, and I'm checking the flow. It's hard. I can't make it flow sideways, but I'm checking the how it flows off of the stick to see if it's enough color. Make sure it's rather opaque. That's the sky blue.
She just started.
He just started now
With what?
with the sentence.
You have to wait.
This is the tsunami. That's a little thin. I'm going to add, thin on color rather. I'm going to add a few extra drops of that one. Again, that one's tsunami. Now the question often comes up, I don't know if it's been asked yet, why the dispersion colors and not paint. The dispersion colors actually will mix with your epoxy without changing the consistency of it. So you're not going to get that stringiness that acrylic paints will cause. I'm going to use aquamarine now. Looks really dark in this bottle, but it actually is a beautiful aquamarine, midnight blue. Now the midnight blue actually has a slight gray tone to it, but I liked it on the other cup that I did because it kind of broke up the other blues a little bit, kind of gave it a little more dimension. If you don't have all of these blues, don't worry. They all kind of mix in together. I mean, you don't need to use five different blues to make a nice beach cup. I'm just showing you some different colors.
Overachiever. What?
What?
Who
She
said
just
that?
called me an overachiever.
Who said that?
And here is
I
my
don't know.
favorite. This is Cobalt. One of my absolute favorite blues. Wait until you see this on here. I'm going to put this up close so you can just see the beauty that Cobalt is. It is like just the purest blue. I don't know if you can see it in the cup. It just doesn't do it justice until you see it on there. And we got some sand.
Emily said, she's extra. Yeah, she is a little bit extra, Emily. It's okay, though. It's part of her charm.
And last but not least, we have the white snow.
Cam's asking where you can find the dispersion colors.
So these dispersion colors are by Counterculture DIY. They actually are in our preferred vendor list, and we have a coupon code. I can't recall what it is off the top of my head, but check up in the announcements in our group. I think it's $10 and off an order of 50 or something to that effect.
I just got epoxy on my phone.
Oh shit, do you need a baby wipe?
Yeah. And we just cussed on
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I apologize for the profanity.
Me too. Sorry.
Sorry. You know, brand new iPhone, epoxy, those two things don't go together.
No, it makes for a very sad.
Yeah, it makes for a sad Trish. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that you guys can see. I'm going to tip it a little bit more up to the cup now. And I'm going to start with the sand. And I'll probably go up, since this is such a tall cup, I only took my paint up a little ways just to make sure that I had that rim painted. But I'm just going to drizzle it on. And for the sand color, you know, we want this to be pretty solid. So how you drizzle this part on isn't really
No.
as random. I mean, you pretty much want full coverage here. So you want to make sure you're getting, and in fact, if you want to take your finger in there and do the bottom, you can do that. Because I'm not really trying to get much of a swirl down here at the bottom part of it. It's as we go higher up the cup.
Oh, hey, Amelia. Amelia, just go
Hi,
on your shit and
Amelia.
hear you cuss like a sailor.
Oh my goodness, aren't you the one that cussed? Or did I cuss first?
I cussed first.
Trish is cussing!
I owe money to the swear cup.
Well, you got epoxy on your iPhone.
I did, and that made me say poop.
Got a little much going on down here. Alright, so I'm going to hold off on the sand for just a minute.
Oh, that sucked.
Oof. So the first color that actually, I'm going to take the sand just up a little bit more now that I'm looking at it.
Good idea. It's okay, Lindsay. You're not totally late.
Nope, we're
She's
just
just
starting. I'm just drizzling. I mixed all my colors up, and I used Dispersion Colors, which I'll post all of my materials in the event after the live. So now I'm going to go to the sky blue. And I am going to bring that down into the sand a little bit. And you will see I am a messy crafter. I tried to make it appear like I wasn't with the white paper, but it's just covering the truth.
Masking the true identity of Christine.
And I'm going to take it up a little bit, but I'm going to space it out. Going to create some opportunities for the color to commingle.
Amelia is asking what epoxy.
So Amelia, I mostly use artist resin now by CC DIY, but I have a little bit of faux rizzle left as well. So I'm a combination of fast set, artist resin, and faux rizzle.
And you got somebody asking, what is the dispersion color?
And the dispersion colors are what I'm using tonight. These are a epoxy, it's a resin dye of sorts, and these are pigments that you add to your epoxy that are very, very concentrated. And they color your epoxy without changing the properties, as long as you don't add entirely too much. And you never want to go more than a 5% mix when you're adding colorant to your epoxy. So I am drizzling now. This is the Tsunami.
Cracks me up every time you say tsunami.
Why?
Because every time my friend Sue would go off the chain,
You'd say she was a tsunami?
she was having a tsunami episode.
Nice.
Yeah. And I can say that because she doesn't craft or do anything in these groups, so
You're safe.
I'm safe. Her secret is not safe, but I'm safe. Ooh, that's
All
pretty.
right, and now I'm going to go to Aquamarine.
I like Princess Buttercup.
Ooh, and I just got some Aquamarine in my sky blue. Oh, and if you guys can hear music in the background, just know that we do not own the rights. We just have some very faint music in the background that I just realized that you might be able to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And if Trish starts singing.
Sorry. I'll try to keep it in check. Secret. Yes, secret. Emily needs that color Tsunami.
I'm going to go to
really
my
pretty.
Midnight Blue. You don't realize how long a 35-ounce skinny is until you start applying dispersion colors to it.
Poop.
And then soon here in a minute, I'm going to grab my favorite blue of all, my Cobalt.
I'm surprised you like that.
I love it.
You're not typically
Oh, it's so
a
pretty.
fan, I thought.
It's so rich. I just love it. It's like royal blue times
Love it.
10. I mean, you know, if you like blue.
I like blue.
I'm just saying, like, not everybody does. Like, and I'm
No,
not,
I
like,
know.
gushing over Cobalt here.
Listen, settle down there, Kimosabi.
I'm trying to make sure that I do get it up to the top edge. And I'm bringing it down into the midnight a little bit.
Into the midnight.
Now, you can use acrylic paints. I'm just showing you another way. I do think that the dispersion colors give you way more bang for your buck. You're using a lot less, and you're not impacting the workability of your epoxy as much. So I forget now. I did the white down here, right? Trish.
What?
I did the white down here, right? I can't
Yeah.
remember. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with my Snow White. I had to ask Trish to remind me what I did with it. I'm like, I just had a blank.
Who's getting cranky, Amelia? Christine?
And I'm going to actually, like, swirl this a little bit.
Cam says, so you have 5 mils of epoxy, then you add how much of the color?
So I had probably closer to 10 mils of epoxy in there. And I added about between 5 and 10 drops, depending on the color. And what I did was I took my, I almost said toothpick, but it's a popsicle stick. And I
Wow.
checked the opacity of the color as it was coming off of the edge. and if it wasn't translucent, then I was happy. I did notice the Tsunami took a little extra. I put like 5 drops in, and then I you know, added a little bit more. So that one took, you know, maybe 8 or 9. But the darker colors went pretty well.
Kathy Hawkins says, are you going to blend that all in one or let it move on its own?
I'm actually going to apply heat now. I'm just applying a little bit more white.
Michelle, did she have a question? She just said, hey, probably just saying, hey, getting here. Mary White says, what about using unicorn spit?
I've never used unicorn spit. So so this is my little craft heat gun. It is not a hair dryer. It is an actual heat tool. Don't be fooled. This gets hot. And I'm actually going to mix this, use a little heat. And then if need be, I'll go in and add more color. I'm not familiar with unicorn spit. I've heard that term before, but I am not familiar with it.
Lindsay says, a pillowcase I do not recommend. The structure ends up very questionable. True. Rosanna! Rosanna is on.
Hello, Miss Rosanna.
She's going to make me biscuits.
She's going to make you biscuits?
Yeah.
Oh,
Aren't you?
You did tell her you were staying at my house, right?
No. Oh, yeah, Rosanna, I'm staying with Christine. Make you some biscuits. She said she would. Unicorn spit is a water-based gel stain used for woodworking.
Huh.
Okay.
Now I feel like I'm going to have to add some more color. I'm feeling this midnight blue has way too much white coming through it. So I'm going to stop the heating for a minute, and I'm going to add some more color because I see too much white up here. A little bit of white's not so bad.
Oh.
That was Trish in the background there, saying all kinds of interesting words.
Well, I just stuck my sample in epoxy.
I'm going to grab some of this.
Rosanna said, yay, biscuits for everyone. Yay!
Grabbing some of my aquamarine as well.
Kim says, I'm so scared of doing the beach tumbler, but you're just making me feel like I can do it.
Well,
That was one of the first ones I did.
yeah.
Yeah. Just do it, Kim. Don't be afraid of it. I watched a couple YouTube videos on how to do it, and then...
She doesn't need to go to YouTube. She has
No, I'm
us.
just saying.
Ow! She hit me.
Yeah, what Amelia said. You can do it.
Absolutely.
If I can do it, you can do it.
This white is not moving for me at the moment. I'm getting mad at it.
Turn it a little closer, Mary.
I don't want to overheat it because I tend to do that sometimes. If I don't like it, I'll just like cover it up with the one I already made. I'll be like, here, look at this one. It worked the first time.
I like what's going on here, though. And what do I tell you all the time?
It's going to totally change.
Yeah.
Just wait. See, I'm one of those really impatient people. Like, if it doesn't look exactly how I want it to look, like, immediately, I'm like, oh, I messed up. I did something wrong.
She's so this way.
Yes, definitely. See, it's starting to do something now.
See? Patience.
Oh, I get so
Jeannie.
nervous. Well, you know, I'm live, and there's, like, people watching, and then I'm like, oh, what if I mess up? Yeah, I'm one of those people.
Amelia, I need a new friend, partner.
Are you trading me in?
The white and the blue is beautiful at the top. Yes. Gorge, right? Amelia said that. Oh, I just love this right
Yeah.
here, too.
I'm going to stop the heat
That's
for a minute.
fantastic. Yes. Are you putting sand in the bottom? No?
I don't know. Should I?
Meh. No.
No.
No. And let it go.
Yeah, this looks like a really like kind of stormy sea. This is the aquamarine.
It really does.
So it goes cobalt, midnight blue, aquamarine, tsunami, sky blue.
It's really good.
So if you're keeping up with the colors here.
This kind of reminds me of like it could be almost lightning.
I'm loving the white and the aquamarine.
5K. When do you add glitter?
So I wasn't planning on adding glitter
Emily
to this
says,
cup.
Pick me, new partner.
So in the previous cup that I showed you guys, I did add sand to the to the bottom.
Do you want it?
Yeah, sure. You want to grab it? Some people might add a sand colored glitter. So this one actually has real live sand. Well, not that sand's alive, but you know what I mean, like real sand. So this is the same cup. You know, I'm wondering, maybe I didn't use aquamarine on this one now that I look at it, because that color doesn't look to be there.
No, but I
like
there.
the aquamarine, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a good ad.
Yeah. So I would add sand at this point. You know, once my epoxy has a few minutes to turn and kind of do its thing, and then kind of settle down, but you still want it to be wet. You could add glitter.
We have a question of where you got the pigments.
So the pigments, oh, I've got a rogue piece of glitter right there. Dang it.
Yes, you do.
I might try to get that out. So the pigments are CC DIY, Counterculture DIY. They are a preferred vendor of ours. If you want to check the announcements, we do have a coupon code. These are called Dispersion Colors. They have other colors. They've got Intense, Extreme, and Dispersion. And the Dispersion Colors are called Dispersion based on the size of their pigments. So they have different pigment size than the Intense, and they will mix in the epoxy slightly differently.
Donda made it. She don't have her hair done though, Donda.
I'm going to try to get this little tiny piece of glitter out.
Did you get it?
I don't know yet. I mean, I can handle like the little tiny pieces, but this is like, I'd say a medium piece of medium hanging out here. No.
No glitter. Amelia says it's beautiful.
I think I got it.
No, I see it.
No?
It just came around.
Shoot. I said
Wow.
shoot. I said shoot.
Amelia, I'm going to send you the money she owes to the cuss jar.
Oh, there it is again. Maybe
Yeah.
if I just cover it up
I was
enough.
going to say bury it. Let it be.
Let it be.
Don't mess with it.
Right? I'm creating a divot in my cup, so I've got to... Alright, we're just going to hope that that piece of glitter finds itself to the bottom. Yeah. So this is what happens when you have a messy craft space. Little rogue pieces of glitter. And especially when you throw things at the... throw things around.
Let it go. Let it go. Amelia said tweezers or bury it.
Is probably when this is all said and done and ready to go out, it'll probably will have a shimmer coat of some sort in the epoxy, which will ultimately help conceal. Sorry, you guys. I'm sorry if I'm cutting out. What that is my daughter's little friend up the street repeatedly call until Solène answers. And
Do you want me to tell someone to
yeah,
answer?
if you could, because it's not going to stop and she keeps interrupting the broadcast. So this is really all there is to it, and all I'm going to do with this cup tonight. So these are, again, Dispersion Colors by CC DIY. So for the white, yes, Rusty, I see my husband always says walk away and leave it alone. That is so true. I need to follow that advice. I have a lot of colors here left, but I don't see anywhere that I need to add additional ones. Going from the bottom, I used sand, sky blue, tsunami, aquamarine, midnight blue, and cobalt. Also, I prepped my cup white, and I used a little bit of territorial beige acrylic paint to prep my cup to cover that little bit of rim that has the potential to show. So that, my friends, is, and I'm pulling the camera up, Trish, if you want to wave and say hi.
Hi.
That is our CC DIY dispersion. Oh, fill a mold to match. That's a great idea, Lisa.
Fill a mold to match what?
Fill a mold to match the cup.
Oh, what a good idea.
Yeah, my molds all fell off the wall, though, so I don't know which mold to fill.
Lisa said hi, trash. Oh, how much you got left?
I got a lot.
You could do...
Give me something I can fill.
What do you
We'll
want
fill it
to
up.
do?
I don't know, like, I don't have that much. Like, don't give me something super big.
Oh,
We're
Lord.
gonna fill them out. What about one of my new round ones? Like the big burgundy
This one?
ones? Or the, yeah, not burgundy. Rust.
Rust.
I think I can fill that with what you have here.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try one of these. What do you think?
I like it.
All right, let me get these out of the way.
Well, this is starting to harden.
Is it? I might have talked too long. The epoxy might be getting hard. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can make
I'm
this
gonna
work.
give it a little stir.
These are pretty deep, so I'm not gonna go that deep.
Oh, this is still good.
Let me start with that.
No, you should actually start with that one.
What? Well, too late.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, I gotta put it down, don't I? I don't have a seashell.
Hello, Cody.
I should have gone for the smaller circle, huh?
No, just roll with it.
I'm just gonna go for it.
This is what art is, teen. You just go with it.
Right?
You don't have a plan. You just do.
All right, here, I'm gonna give you that because
Okay.
I'm gonna point my camera down and try not to get epoxy on my phone. All right. So I just picked these up on Amazon. They're actually pretty big. I probably was a little overzealous with the size of my mold here, but
Another baby wipe. Thanks.
you're welcome. All right, so let's see if we can replicate.
Cody Vargas says, "I'm sending you a darn seashell." Yeah, we need something like
How
that.
about I don't have a seashell? I have
How
a
about
mermaid
it?
tail.
Ooh.
Starting to get a little stringy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just go with it.
I'm just going with it.
Just do it.
Trying to get that to the bottom.
See, Amelia's with me. She said, just feel the art. She agrees with me. Emily says she has a seashell straw topper. Hensel says they have 2 seashells. Yo.
Oh, wait, I thought it's not charging. It needs to be Apple, but then it died.
Probably pretty dead.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to fill this in with the white.
This is mine now.
No.
Does it go with the Ocean Cup?
I was actually going to send it to Giggy. I was going to put something on it. and send
These
it
are
to
getting
Giggy.
pretty thick, guys.
What is Mom doing? Oh, she putting
Mold.
Oh.
Holy crap.
What was that?
Cody Vargas says it's a seashell trinket mold and takes 200 mils of epoxy.
What?
What?
I'm just making a mess here. So we're just running with it.
Just go with it.
We're just going with it.
Flip it around. That was some good advice I got years back. Just flip it around.
What's that mean?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I like this mold.
Mhm.
It's so jelly. What is this mold supposed to even be?
Earrings?
I want earrings. I want an earring.
Yeah. Single.
Oh, I forgot my midnight blue. It's okay.
Ooh.
Whew, I feel like I'm rushing. I don't have much of it left anyway.
Huh?
I saw this was peeling, so I'm peeling.
No, don't peel it. No.
I'm making a mess.
I can throw it away. It's not wet.
Mom doesn't want it thrown away. She needs it flat.
What is she trying to peel?
Your skin.
Oh, no!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't touch my paint skin.
She did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She wrecked it.
So,
Peeling.
Solen, baby.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't cry.
Is that like what's going on top?
No, she was going to do something with it.
Is it ruined?
Oh, yeah, it's wrecked.
Well, I did a paint skin and it's found its way to the heavens. It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's just paint.
Can I peel the rest?
No.
I like
All right. So here's my mold that I made to go with my cup. Heat. I mean, it says heat. She knows I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a mold person.
Yes!
Oh, wait. Should I use my butane or my heat gun?
Pencil's packing your bag right now and bringing pizza and carbonated syrup. Cody needs a carbonated syrup like I need a Slurpee. You are doggone right, Cody Varga. I need a Slurpee. And Amelia said either.
Oh, it's moving.
That's fun.
That's pity. Is that good? Whew, taking that off. My hand's sweaty. Whew.
Move it around. Blow the epoxy.
Oh wait, I don't have a straw in here, do I? You know I'm like just blowing on this, right? Ah, here. Oh! Oh, did I spit in it? No, that wasn't spit. Was that out of your cup?
Yeah.
But was it Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
There's some Mountain Dew in there. Trish! Stay tuned to see the effects of Mountain Dew with epoxy resin.
It's going to be great. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
What in the world? She's done.
All right, I think that's good.
No, go give it another foot. Yes.
Yes.
Amelia says, I'm dying.
You never know what you're going to get with a Christine and Trish live.
Cody says, nailed it. Lisa says, I wouldn't blow. It matches the cup.
It
she said. It
does.
does. Now I got your nasty.
Really? My you gave me like a straw filled with your saliva and Mountain Dew to blow on. I thought it was a clean straw.
Trudy says, this may be where you leave it be.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that be now. So there we go. There is our coaster that matches our cup.
Perfect match,
And-
too. Me and her, or the cup and the coaster.
Cody.
No.
Stroking of blowing Christine.
Oh, my Lord.
All right. Well, when this is done, I will be sure to post photos.
It's the Trish Teens show.
Trish Teen.
Always cracks
That
me up.
is awesome,
Yeah,
Trish Teen.
That is pretty good.
Now we need t-shirts.
Can we get t-shirts?
We should make t-shirts.
Can we put our little emojis on it? Yes!
Bitmojis.
We're doing it.
Yes.
Yes!
Great idea.
Fab.
Don't trademark that too soon, Lisa, because we're stealing it.
Stunning art.
All right, guys. I hope you had a good time tonight, because we obviously did. And we will post the list of what we used in the event and also a link to this live. And we'll see how my first beach coaster in my new mold turns out.
Hot mess.
As you can see, I'm definitely not the mold person here, but I learn something new every day. So I'm rolling with it, right? Art, just roll with it. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week. And if you have anything special you want to see us do
With
next week,
a haircut next week. I'm gonna have it. She's gonna do it. You watch and see.
no.
Yeah.
No. No. So if there's anything you want to see other than
It's
Trish's
either gonna
haircut,
be her or her 11-year-old.
then just send us a message and we'll do something fun live next week on Wednesday around 6 o'clock. Bye. Have
Bye,
a great
guys.
night.